Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, Golden Zulu. So today we have one interesting video under sample variance. Remember from our previous discussion, we discussed about the sample mean. So this is where the 19 is coming from. If you want to watch the video, I will put the link in the description of this video below. Then, for us to be able to calculate what is referred to as the sample variance, we need to understand to say that sample variance is given by the summation of frequency multiplied by m. Remember, we said that m is the midpoint of x. In this case, it is the midpoint of the audit time, where x bar is what is referred to as the mean. In this case, it is 19. And we square it. Then we divide it with n minus 1, where n is the summation of the frequency column. So, having understood what we have here, we need to follow what the formula is like. So, remember, for them to be able to tell us m minus x bar, we need now to subtract this 12 minus 19 for us to get that. So we'll have a column of m minus x bar. We'll draw a line here. So we subtract 12 minus 19. We get the value to be negative 7. 17 minus 19, you get your value to be negative 2. 22 minus 19, you get your value to be 3. 27 minus 19, you get your value to be 8. And lastly, we have 32 minus 19, you get your value to be 13. Then remember, they have told us that we should square what we have. So we'll have another column of n squared like that. So we'll draw another column here. So let us now square this, and we know to say that the square of negative 7 is 49. This one is 4. We have 9, 64, and 169. Then remember, they are telling us to say we should multiply what we have with the frequency. So we have another column here, where we will say the frequency of m minus x bar squared, where we have 49 multiplied by 4, we get the value to be 196. 8 multiplied by 4, we get the value to be 32. 9 multiplied by 5, we get the value to be 45. We have 64 multiplied by 2, we get the value to be 128. Lastly, 1 multiplied by 169 is 169. Then remember, they want the summation of the frequency m minus x squared like that. So we just add 196 plus 32 plus 45 plus 128 plus 169. We get the value to be 570, where remember when we added this in the previous video, our answer was 20. So we just replace in our formula. So we have 570 divided by 20 minus 1, where we know to say 570, 20 minus 1 is 19. And if we are to divide 570 by 19, you get the value to be 30. So this is how you calculate the sample variance. Your host, Golden Zulu.